So all I want to do for homework this week is review exactly what we did in practice this week so we don't forget it. So the first thing we did was follow that pass. Player here passes the ball to the center, center turns, and passes the ball to the other side. And as they both make that pass, they sprint and follow their pass. And this player would come back, and the pass would come here. So it was passing and moving. But the important thing was using that flag stick to pretend you had a defender on your back. The important thing is when a pass comes to a striker, the striker does not turn and go right into the defender. That was the big mistake we were making last week. Every time a striker or a center receives the ball, they touch away, build a little space, and then go around. And it's that crucial little step in there to receive the ball and get away and get around that we need to do better. Then we played a game of 4-on-2. The offense, 4 players, was in a diamond shape with the striker at the top, and their job was to get across the far line. And there were 2 defenders in the field of play to stop them. And there was one important rule about this, again, which affected strikers. That as our team would pass against the 2 defenders, if the ball went to the striker was not allowed to dribble across the line. Because as strikers, when you receive the ball, instead, the ball came to a striker, the striker would have to turn and lay the ball off to one teammate or another. Because again, just like we were saying before, striker receiving the ball should not turn right into a defense and lose the ball. The striker receives the ball, lays it off, playing a little ping pong, and then moves up. And we're teaching our strikers to not try to dribble the entire other team, but to pass the ball until you get close to the goal, then make a dribble and score. In that 4-on-2 game, something great happened. Whenever 2 players both felt guarded and defended, one would just dribble at the other and drag the defender with him, and then lay the ball off in the X-Men play, and it totally confused the defense. They didn't know what to do, and our play was so much more imaginative and creative, and another coach came by to admire us. On Thursday, we worked on coming to the ball. And coming to the ball is something that both centers must do all the time, and both strikers must do all the time. So we had 4 players around the outside of the field, the ball in a corner, and the centers would learn not to come into the same hole, but to work off of each other. One comes near, one comes far, but at different spots. And then there'd be a little ping pong that would go like this: 1, 2, 3, bang, 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 who would then turn and switch the field to the other side. And again, the 2 people in the center working on coming to the ball wouldn't stand there. They would go to the ball. And again, ping pong, hit the other man, turn and switch. Then we played keep away, 7 against 4. 4 defenders here, a left defender for us, a sweeper, a right defender, 2 strikers, and 2 centers. And 7-on-4 was very hard to keep possession, but if the 2 centers kept coming to the ball, always working to get open, there would be these little ping pong opportunities that would suck the defense in. And as the ball would come out, they could turn and switch out to the strikers or the other side of the field. And then again, always working to help again. And that was very successful. And then if the ball got switched around the side, our strikers were learning to come to the ball, come to the ball, move and come to the ball. Always rotate together so they could receive passes. And it was such good movement that I finished the drills a half hour early and let you play freely. And when we scrimmaged, we played 6-on-6 full field. And the point I kept harping on is that when you've won the ball in the open field, you are not going to succeed attempting to go straight ahead right into the defense. But all sorts of good things happen when you play the ball sideways or dribble the ball sideways. And then move it forward, sideways, forward, sideways. You know the rhythm.